Hi, I'm Jonathan Hardesty, the Dungeon Master of this campaign, and you're listening to Demon Dayz, an actual play podcast. Special thanks to Gordon McAlpin for creating the artwork for our show, and for ArcKnight for providing us with minis and props for our table. And a hearty thanks to you, our audience, for your support. Now, on with the show.
Friends, fiends, and everyone in between. When we last spoke, it was about blood. Our heroes found vials of their own blood powering a dungeon under the mountain, and they were none too pleased. Then, while they navigated a treacherous demon hallway, they had a heart-to-heart about their blood heritage. But what's in store for our heroes today? What lies ahead in this terrible place? Well, for the love of soon sweet teat, someone buy me some ale so I can tell you all about these demon days.
Yeah, so you go through, you turn to the right, the stairs descend for about 70 feet before reaching the bottom. And from there you turn to the left yet again and head through a small path that opens out into this grand hall. There's more dim light down here, and you can start to see a little more with your normal vision. To the left and the right, you see statues, not columns, just statues with devils on one side, demons on the other. These are more like in full battle pose. The swords are aimed out, kind of like this hall honoring warriors or something.
Not a big chessboard.
Right. The ground is smooth, patterned stone, a bit of contrast from where you've been, and a sharp, cold breeze starts to hit you from this big hall. And you notice that torches affixed to the walls are struggling to stay lit. It feels like you're getting some actual air coming in.
Can I tell the statues anybody specific, or is it just general likeness like the other ones?
These ones are specific. Nothing you immediately recognize except for if you do like a quick history check.
Yeah. So they are specific?
They are specific.
Advantage.
Natural 20.
That's a 20. A lot of major kind of households are represented in terms of the various planes and their various hierarchies as they're standing there. On the devil side, you recognize them more. Probably a little bit more higher rank and station than your guys' family in Dissipator. But you see a few Dissipator houses. You recognize them, if not necessarily by name. You're like, these were important people.
I say none of that to any of you.
Okay. Yeah. And then as you kind of travel forward for a while, you keep seeing more of these statues, and the pattern just keeps going, and it starts to confound your progress. Like, it doesn't get brighter, and you kind of get lulled into a bit of a daze as you walk. Cutter, you do notice, after getting a distance, you do actually see one that you recognize. It's an older version, much more higher in status, of the index card you gave me. So it seems like the stronger, like the higher up, was further back.
On the way, if we passed Zuriel, I would point out to her. Or
you don't see any of the leaders. None
of the leaders, but no. Someone from the house.
But you can see some with etchings of Avernus and various kind of styles.
Right, I would point out to her that that's you.
Yeah, he mentions that to you. You kind of see that the armor's crude and rough and very aggressive and angry, less organized but more brutal looking.
What are they like?
I would try to, as I walk by that one statue, without anybody seeing me, I would try to leave 3 gold coins on the lip of the statue.
And if anyone wishes to
do we know? Yeah, I want to see if I notice.
You can do a sleight hand and then compete against perception.
I'm kind of...
I don't see shit.
I'm just kind of looking around. I want to see if I notice
14.
Like 9. Any that look like a Fernia, and like if there's any sense of feeling that it might be the plane that I've visited.
Now you see it. You see a few, and they seem to be a little bit further on from the one he seems to recognize. This one's a little bit more chaotic, a little bit less militaristic than the other ones. As you get closer to the statues, you do sort of feel a sense of, this is my kind of people in a weird way. There's something about them.
Yeah.
And these are really lifelike statues too. They're just like, wow, they put a lot of budget into this one. So moving through the hall some more, you notice a few things right away. Immediately to the right, one of the statues on the right side is cracked and toppled against the other one, leaving a large enough opening for a humanoid shape to crawl through. Crawling through said opening at the same time are a sizable amount of gnolls, just flooding out through there, brandishing their weapons, and it's so sudden and so jarring it takes you all by surprise. But oddly enough, they don't see you. They instead turn their attention to down past you, where you guys are heading, to the sound of clashing weaponry, clangs of swords, and you suddenly start to hear voices you don't understand just shouting, and they're just up ahead of you going to town, leaving you guys sitting there just wondering what's going on. Clang, clang. Gosh, come on, gosh.
I don't think they saw us. Are we hearing the sound from farther? Are they still piling
They're
out
flooding,
of the hole?
and eventually the stream stops, and the last few just kind of straggle along and just don't notice you. They just head straight a ways. And it's hard to tell how far, because your sense of distance in this large hall is weird now.
Yeah, because it just keeps going.
It seems to keep going, so it seems like there's some distance to this.
How many went by?
Dozens, just flooding through. Yeah.
Seems like options are sneak up behind that, maybe duck into this hole and see where that goes.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I'm for it.
I'm bored of this hallway.
Yeah, me too.
Or, I mean,
Clang.
who do we think that is? Could you make out any of what they were saying as they went by?
No, I was trying to listen, but it was all too chaotic.
Can you scout ahead?
Okay.
To a degree, but if I wanted to be able to see it, obviously I can't move from here because, blind.
Right.
Or I could sneak up there too.
I'm just thinking she can do it in the air.
What are you guys doing? That sounds-
Everybody's just looking at me. Okay, I guess I've been voluntold.
Do you want to do it, is what I'm asking.
You hear more shrieks continually as this is happening. It sounds like the battle is still going strong.
I'm gonna go take a look.
So roll a stealth check as you get up closer to the scuffle.
Oh
It's a good
yeah.
roll.
24.
24.
No
Nazi.
Kool-Aid.
You sneak your way up there and you see dozens of gnolls clashing against Aasimar soldiers. These guys seem to be a lot more ready for battle than anyone you've seen before. On their armor, you can see they've got eagle wings etched into the heavy armor, and their helms are more like an eagle's face in terms of their construction and shape. But they are just slashing away at these things, but there's still just so many. So they are wrapped up in this. There's about 4 Aasimar, one that looks like more of a heavier duty soldier, more ornate, more of a captain, and the rest seem to be more scouts, but they are holding their own.
Yeah, and the room, is this a continuation of the hallway? Or
Yeah, this is still that same room.
same
So
big
you're
hallway.
kind of darting between like each statue past that fallen one where you guys are,
Right.
and just kind of poking around, and they seem wrapped up in it for the time being.
Alright, so I'm gonna sneak back and be like, okay, here's what we got. Hallway keeps going and going and going, right? 4 Aasimar, big boys, helms, full armor, and they're just tearing through it. Wings on the armor?
History?
What would you get?
16?
From what you can tell, that seems to be more of a.
Or religion? This would be the
It's
same.
more of a military class.
Perhaps the cavalry for us? Somehow I doubt that. So it seems like we can try to sneak by, or we can dip out the other way into what might possibly be some more gnoll problems.
Or we could flank the gnolls.
Yeah, or we,
Come to their aid.
But then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? As of right now, you all seem like fine individuals. Obviously, we have something in common.
Brush his hair back.
Well, thanks.
However, I don't need to know if I need to quite get into some sort of regional Aasimar. You know what I mean?
You're also not wrong.
Maybe they would have information for us, though.
Yeah, but
And the noise
They
still
could at least
continues to
read,
happen as you guys are doing it. It seems like the gnolls, even though they're not wounding them, they are in size pushing them back a little bit.
all I'm saying is, if we go that way towards the conflict, at some point that means we're exposing ourselves to the Aasimar. I'm just bringing that to light.
Well, and that's the only way out, right?
The sound of the swords, the clanging, is getting a little bit louder. You sense that there's
Right. What?
They're pushing their way this way.
they're pushing their way back now.
I mean, what tells the boys in blue that we're on their side of things? You know what I mean?
That's why I was saying if we flank the gnolls.
Right. Then
Or
we
they could
join.
assume that we're not flanking the gnolls and actually backing the gnolls up.
I have a crossbow. We could announce ourselves.
I have a bow too.
That'd be a great way to let them know we're on their side.
You sense the gnolls are gaining a little bit. Their hoots and hollers are a little bit louder.
So they're coming back.
They're pushing forward, so they're getting a little bit further away.
They're winning.
You hear some more shouts from the Aasimar.
I'll say this. I mean, it could go either way. Trust me, even being what I am, I deal with the prejudice of our kin every time I step foot in front of someone else.
Somebody want to do a rock parchment knife with me?
On 3, so 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Wait, does that mean we do like 1, 2, and then do it? Or
God damn it.
You hear a few yelps as the Aasimar starting to.
right,
Sounds like they're starting to
1, 2, go.
prevail.
All right. 2 out of 3?
Okay.
Okay. What do you want to do?
You can hear the sound of battles getting louder. The
I mean-
Aasimar are starting to push everything towards you guys a little bit.
They're coming back to us. We need to go that way, so we'll go that way.
That's kind of
Cool.
also, the Aasimar got in here somehow. They can probably tell us how to get out.
Exactly.
Sure. All right. Well,
All right.
off we go then. And I'm going to say, yeah.
You're gonna come out and
No, I'm going to sneak.
you're gonna still sneak. You're still in the okay.
And sneak out and start working my way up towards whatever it was.
Up towards them.
Yeah.
Okay, as you kind of come to the back of it, you do see kind of 4 immediately closer to you, and you have kind of from your sneaking vantage have the opportunity to get like 1 shot off if you want.
Do I have a visual back with them at all, or am I hid well enough that, like, am I hid from the gnolls and not from them, or?
I imagine you're just still doing your vantage point. You're kind of hopping still back
Yeah.
in that same stealth roll, so you're hiding from there. So you haven't announced yourself yet.
From what I can tell from the distance, are the gnolls that he's next to in view of the Aasimar? Like, if we attack those, will they see it?
Try to do a perception check just to get a vantage on that. Oh, the gnolls are doing okay so far.
6.
6? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what their advantage over, but they're kind of anxiously trying to get into the battle, firing off their spears and arrows and things.
My arms reach up under my jacket,
Okay.
and dagger comes out.
Okay, let's
Back on one of the gnolls.
all roll initiative. Let me get this all set up for us.
I'm taking the time to like put my hand by my bird so he can crawl back into the
Okay.
to the mark.
So just given how much time has passed to decide it, let me just adjust
Whoa.
that one.
Guys, it's gonna be great.
It's going to be great.
It's gonna be super good.
It's exactly what it's gonna
Guys,
be.
I can't wait.
All right, so then you guys have already rolled your initiative?
No.
No. Okay. I would do that
Am I
now.
gonna get this 1 shot off before, or is it gonna?
Yes, this will be for one after you get that 1 shot off.
Okay.
So let's start with Lisa.
18.
18. Okay, better.
11.
11. Okay, Tazlin.
11.
Nice. Yusuf.
16.
16. Sweet. Start this. You can see there's a bunch of fallen gnolls surrounding the area. So the remainder of the gnoll band is, let's see, 2, 5. And there are still 3 Aasimar out there. One did manage to get a spear to the face, which was a hard one to.
That's,
Yeah.
So they are
that's
down on
hard
the
to
ground.
walk off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gnoll got the lucky shot in. So you come on out of yours, and you get to do your. Before we jump into the initiative order,
Right.
you get your attack on one of them.
First attack roll of the campaign. No pressure.
Oh, Billy.
No pressure. Oh yeah, that's not great. 11.
Who are you attacking?
11. I'm just gonna go for the gnoll closest to me.
Okay, the one closest to you. You just toss the dagger, and it managed to glint off of the bone armor that the creature is got on its shoulder.
And then I'm going to kind of try to hop back to.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then
turn.
Turn. Okay, so we're gonna start with the big beefy guy up there.
Yeah.
And he's going to make an attack on the kind of the gray Aasimar guy, which will be
Is he going up into melee or?
He's going to. Yeah, he is. Actually, is. He's got about speed of 30, so each square is about 5, I'd say. You get up to him. He'll do a multi-attack on him with a spear. He's gonna try to jab it a few times. Do 2 against, which does hit. You see that he jabs him once with the spear, and it kind of gets under the plate a little bit, and he grunts a little bit, but he doesn't seem like his features don't change too much. He's gonna hit again, and once again the spear will. No, actually no, he just hit. So the spear again, he kind of jabs again in that same spot. He doesn't seem too phased by the attack. Seems a little bit beefier than the rest, and that will end his turn. Oh, Lisa, you're next.
So we have 3 Aasimars, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
2 seem to be more of a scout type, and 1 seems to be their leader.
This is my first time ever seeing combat, and I'm not very strategic, so I run my 30 feet. And I'm gonna try and hit this guy with one of my darts.
Oh, sorry, which one?
This fella here.
Okay.
So he's 30 feet away.
Okay.
If that makes any difference.
Does.
What's the range?
It's 20 feet. I can't.
Is it 20 feet and then more, like 20 dash something? Like
20-60.
60? Okay, so then the rest would be, you have to roll it at disadvantage.
Okay, so that's 2 rolls and I take the lower number.
Right.
Okay, thanks. 6.
Okay.
Off the table.
Do I just read that one? It was
No,
okay.
reroll it.
19.
Oh,
That's a
of
real
course.
kick in the
So
pants.
6.
So yeah, you jump out and
6 plus 4, right?
Yeah, so 10.
still not quite. The dart goes wide and clangs off of one of the stone statues.
I also say shit.
Next, let's bring the kind of more angelic one in the back. Actually, no, he's gonna stay where he is, and he's gonna use his longbow to make 2 ranged attacks against the bigger gnoll, the one that's threatening his leader.
It's 2 attacks.
So one of them makes it. So he fires back his longbow. You see him kind of in one motion bring it out and just kind of aim it, and tries to aim true. With actually 2 in the bow. He's doing something like, it's like, oh, that's cool, dude. He gets 2 in the bow and shoots him out. One goes wild as it hits hits off the shoulder armor, but the other one hits in the chest, and the gnoll staggers back and snarls at him. And he's going to, not feeling too threatened, going to maintain his position. With the other one, the gal, she's going to run up, that figure is going to run up to him, to the gnoll, and she's going to do 2 attacks on him with the short sword. Both miss, just comes in and swings wild. And if you could understand their language, you'd be like, shit.
But we don't.
Kind of thing here.
Lots of misses.
You gotta listen for the gnoll, because someone's gonna be, oh shit.
Which leads us to the big Aasimar captain. He's going to come in with his shield at the ready. So he's going to do a shield bash on him. Let's see how that goes. Whew. It hits against the gnoll, but like the gnoll was ready for it and just manages to irk him a little bit. It doesn't get quite as good a hit as he wanted. And he's going to just do a regular spear attack after that. Also misses. So he's not a very effective captain at the moment, just trying to bash, but this gnoll is a lot hardier than most, and it's just kind of back and forth and scuffling, and not exactly any progress. Which brings us to Yusuf, and then Tazlin after him.
Right. What is dash? Does that double your move?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So you take, for your action, you move your moveset again, your speed again.
Out of these 4, does it look like any of them are getting ready to throw at the Aasimars?
Yeah, their focus is directly at them for now.
I'm gonna wait then, and the element of surprise is definitely gonna be on our side because I don't want us taking ranged attack to come in. So I'll wait and I'll wait to attack next turn.
Okay.
I can move up again.
You just used your movement. And
Yeah.
Then, which then leads us to Tazlin next. Followed by Feder and then a bunch of
Move
gnolls,
up a little bit.
which I've written down on here as basic gnolls. Basic gnolls. Basic gnolls.
And I guess this guy right here.
Okay.
I will do some Eldritch blasting.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The light around your hand starts to glow a bit purple.
She is so cool.
And you sense and you can see it. Not everyone else can, but like the symbol on your hand is also agitated and kind of like that. Like yes.
15.
15 just hits.
Yes!
So you form kind of Kamehameha style with it, and blam! And you fire this blast that just illuminates the room and kind of gives everyone just a brief view of just of everything. And it hits to the back of the gnoll. Roll for damage on that.
I got a 6.
6?
Yep.
Nice.
The gnoll staggers forward and like ah, and just like as you can see, like the magic, the heat and all that just roiling off the back and melting some of the shoulder armor pieces. And then, do you have any movement left?
No, because I went my full movement.
Okay. Cool. Then it's Feder's turn.
That's quite a line.
I know. We all
Everyone's
went
all just
exactly
like lined up.
I like how you said flank, and we're like, no.
We're just gonna get all military up in here
Well, no, we're flanking the gnolls. For
in a
them.
line.
Well,
Yeah. I didn't
So-
say phalanx, though. I said flank.
I roll
That's what we're balancing.
We're missing several components here. Mainly
So
the spears and the shields.
my 30 feet, I'm not even going to be able to get around the party who's lined up. And
Hey, blame it on the monk here.
Well, he can move
closed your
through
space.
us, right?
yeah, that's fine.
We don't threaten him,
You can-
so
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
you can. And they haven't turned around yet, so
Yeah.
you can totally get up
The
there.
fact that you think we're all 5 feet wide is very offensive.
okay.
Everyone's holding that phalanx
Duck
out so that
out
no one can
around.
get behind through you.
We're just like that stretchy, like when you look at us straight on, we're
fact
just
that-
stretched.
Let's see.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Slip in.
Yeah, 6 here, and then I'll try another. Or actually, I'll be 5. I'll throw it, and then I'll slip in after. Behind.
You slip in.
Yeah. All right, let's try this again.
You're going just a dagger at him?
Toss another dagger, yeah. Oh my god. So that's an 8.
Were you about to say, oh my crap? 'Cause that's what it sounded like was coming.
Hashtag oh my crap.
Hashtag oh my crap. Yeah, there you go. Hashtag Aasimar on top. Hashtag oh my crap.
Just shit, and I'm just gonna back up against the pillar here.
This became a different game all of a
Hashtag
sudden.
when last we left our heroes. Get those running, folks.
So yeah, another dagger just flies by, and at this point it's starting to catch the notice
Yeah.
of...
Of the one that just got hit in the back of the head with the Eldritch Blast of Go.
So, Dinky McDinkerson's over here.
This guy?
Yeah.
Knew it.
Another
We'll call him Choda.
Shoda on the far side of the hallway.
A little bit of a shorter
God,
nose
you're
and nose.
such a chode.
Dangerous I are.
Where's he going?
Doing the full,
Is
let's
he
see,
here or here?
but kind of behind in cover.
Okay.
Gonna go out maybe 5, 10, 15, about, 15 feet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right there. And then it's going to do 2, actually no, he's a basic Gnoll, so he's got 1. Gonna do a range attack on the one, on that one. The
35.
7 and misses. Kind of fires that, bing, and it just goes wild and ricochets off the stone with a loud thud. And it tries to work its way back. So the same 15 feet to round out its full movement.
Run out.
Bing.
Run back.
And so then that leaves this taller fella there who's going to move forward the full 30. Maybe, kind of
Towards them.
towards them. Again, towards the same person that Choda was targeting.
Okay. That's 30.
And also going to use their longbow. No. Nope.
Big fat no.
Yep. Nope. Definitely miss. This is a battle of misses. And that ends that
Hey,
one's turn.
what do you expect for level 1?
Yeah. They should just be smoking each other. And then Choda Part 2 is going to just move up the 30 feet and then
No,
make that turn.
he's Broda.
Broda?
Rhoda
Yeah, it's
showed up.
totally Broda.
And then that was the full 30 feet?
Smaller
Okay.
Gnoll.
That's
Good. Also, gonna try to throw its spear. 19. Cool. 19 against. I think it's gonna work. Yep, that hits. So 3. So it hits for a measly 3.
Which one got hit?
That one, yeah. So this Aasimar scout is going to lose 3 hit points. So again, not too affected. They're pretty hardy. And then the one that everyone's been missing, the basic Gnoll. Turn around. The first person that sees. This is
That's me.
Lisa.
Lisa. All right.
Lisa.
It's going to try and chuck
Eventually
it.
I'll say it right.
It's going to try and. I think we've all said it differently. Yeah. And I think we should continue.
L-Y-S-S-A? How do you...
Lisa.
It's L-E-Y-S-A.
Oh.
Lisa.
So that's 13 to hit.
Oh, my armor class is 12.
Let's see what he hits for. Oof. And it's just to hit for a full 8.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no! Oh no!
What do you?
Level 1.
She's
Level 1.
She's almost dead.
One of us. Holy shit. We're gonna die. Da 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 da.
So,
Uh-oh. Okay.
Aasimar's a cleric, right? Because
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
What was your hit point total?
My hit point total is 9.
9. Okay, that's fine. So you end up.
it's not. Jonathan, this is not fun.
Fine.
I mean, in the sense that if it had been double that, had it
If
gone
you'd have
past.
critted, then.
Yeah.
Remind me of when bonus actions can be taken in 5e.
You've got action, bonus action, movement.
Okay.
It depends on what the action is. Like mine, because it's conditional, right? So I've two-handed fighting. So if I attack once, I can attack a second time. But as my bonus action.
Don't die before my next round.
I'm gonna try not to.
Yeah, and you guys, you see this. It's like, it seemed like such a puny guy, but the spear did lodge directly right through the arm, like in a fleshy bit, and she falls down hard and like, oh shit. This is like, everything's like, miss, oh shit.
Threw it?
He threw it, yeah.
The gnoll that I have been pinging daggers off of, yeah.
And so the Gnoll Hunter up ahead, as we jump the next turn at the top of the round again, he goes for the leader. He's just dead set on that leader and manages to knock.
The one engaged in melee with the two Aasimar.
And manages to just get his attacks, like they're just evenly matched. He's not hitting them for very much, of like 7 in total, which ends his turn and leaves us to
Thank you.
Lisa. If you're on your knees though, you're like kind of down, so you still have your turn. Then it hurts like hell, and it's much different than any or sort of like hand-to-hand combat. Like you've been beaten up before as part of training, but this is like you feel like being impaled by a spear. This nature is different and scary.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step back here behind this statue and take a beat. Sorry, guys.
As you're about to move, I say don't move.
Oh, okay. So I don't. Well, I guess, I mean, if I'm here, I might as well fire off another dart. Like, I'm pissed. Yeah.
Or throw the spear back at him.
I'm not that cool.
That might
totally
do
are.
damage on the way out.
It does. It would take. We'd probably do some sort of roll for it just to pull it back out again.
And she only has one hit point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am kind of heartened by the fact that, like, you know, I'm with people, and so I gotta nut up a little bit. So
Nut up or shut up?
I throw another
No,
dart.
you got a blood up.
Yeah.
Oof.
13.
13 against
17. So it's a 17.
17 to hit your attacker?
Yep.
Sure. What, roll for damage.
Okay. Cool.
I hate to be that guy. Is it still disadvantaged because she's not in 20 feet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep.
No, you're
So
right.
if you move up 10 feet, you won't be in disadvantage.
Okay.
And
Got it, yeah.
And
so
then
now you hit, so...
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Sorry. 3 plus 2, so 5.
5. Yeah, you manage to get a dart in the chest, and he's just like, he gets hit, and you son of a bitch. Doesn't seem to like that too much. You can start to tell he's kind of getting a little on the rough side, a little on the bloodied side there. Now it leaves us to scout number 1, the fancy one, further back. Seeing kind of what's transpired up there, they're going to run the full... no, wait. Yeah, no, you should be fine. They'll run the full 30 towards the basic gnoll that attacked Lisa.
Oh, they're coming to us?
Yeah, they're coming to that one. They saw what was going on. And it's going to pull out... It's going to, with his longbow again, make 2 attacks against Mr. Basic Gnoll there. Oh, yeah. Both get some good hits. Let's do some math on that. This time, it steadies itself. They steady themselves, and they get the 2 arrows in and aim. They take 1 extra second and shoot it. And you, Lisa, you see the most peculiar thing. 2 arrows shoot through its eyes out at you. And splatting the viscera forward, ending that gnoll so epically.
And then it falls
forward.
And the arrows hit and they pop out.
Yep. Ping. And it falls with a thud. A messy thud. The other scout is going to continue to help its captain try to do something against this Gnoll Hunter fella. 2 melee attacks with the short sword. 13 and 19. Ah, both hit. Nice. Finally, some good rolls on this. Does 10 damage on the main Gnoll hunter up in front, and you can tell it's in a rough shape. It has like swipe with the short sword, and just does deep cuts into its flesh through the armor or what's left of it. That Gnoll doesn't have much more time on this earth. The Aasimar is going to try and do him the honors. Let's see if it works. It's gonna try to overkill this thing. Oh yeah. I don't even have to do the math on this one because all 3 hit. The Aasimar with their spear just props it up and in almost a quick motion does stab, pull out, stab, and then spins around and just does another stab through its head, killing it dead.
So the Gnoll hunter, the big one up front, is now dead.
And now we come to Yusuf.
So I move forward and I lay down my sword, and I come up behind you and say, I'm going to put my hands on you, okay?
Okay.
And as the spear's still in her chest, so I slide my hand so the spear blade is here, say take a deep breath,
Between his fingers.
and breathe out. And I pull the spear out and lay on hands at the same time, so I try to seal it up as it pulls out.
Okay.
She gets 5 points back.
Oh, thank you.
That's the only time I can do that today, so nobody else can do it.
Nobody else.
So as he does that, you're not sure what to expect from this because you haven't really seen anyone in action. So as he does that, you feel like this weird kind of invigorating force center around the wound, and just doesn't necessarily close up, but it starts to it feels better. You're still kind of still rough shape, but this is impressive.
Who are you people?
And then I turn the spear in my hand and I hand it to you, and like, if you would like to throw that back at them, I totally understand. And I go.
Nice.
And I go to pick up my sword at the beginning of my next action.
Okay. Yep.
I'm holding this
Unless I
spear
can
now.
do it now.
Tazlin, you're up. Followed by Fed.
So briefly, because it's part of a bonus action, I am going to just kind of touch one of my pouches, and I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Lisa.
Oh, you don't need to do that anymore. I think I'm good.
It won't heal you. Don't worry.
Okay. I
Yeah.
just don't want anyone
No.
wasting spells on me.
It's fine. And so basically what that does is it wards her. So if another creature tries to attack her, he has to do a wisdom saving throw, and depending on whether he succeeds or fails, that changes.
Okay.
And then I'll...
Now, I think if you attack, that goes away. I
Okay.
think like you have to be non-combatant in order for that to last, I think. That's how it used to be anyway.
Oh, that's right. So never mind. Bloop! Retcon! Okay, we're gonna move forward.
Oh wait, I can still move after my action, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was here, right?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move up to there. I want to try and be more of a threat than her.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
So this guy is hiding out over here.
Choda.
Choda.
Choda! Sorry, Choda, you're gonna get a blast to the face, so I'll just blast again.
All right. As you come up, it starts to it's looking around. It's kind of like, what's going on?
I'm trying. I just really am curious if Choda's going to take a blast to the face. So.
25.
Yeah.
Yes!
Bye, Choda.
Someone's dice work. Thank God.
roll damage for Choda.
8.
You roll a d10 for Elder's Blast?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to 5e, Drew.
That's awesome.
Oh no, that's been. Oh yeah, because Eldritch Blast was 6d6 before.
It happens to your hand starts to spark up as you do your move set again, and it's just like, what's going on? And as it turns, it just gets a blast as the full body.
Definitely wind
Chest.
blowing in the hair.
Yeah, like what?
Choda's been circumcised.
Oh, damn it.
Choda. Wait, are you trying to say that all gnolls are uncircumcised? Is that
I know what I mean.
Sorry.
We don't know their preference.
Hold on. Each round is
Let
only
me
6
check the
seconds.
monster's manual and make sure that's
Each round is only 6 seconds. We don't have enough time to debate the circumcision.
I'm very curious about
Status of-
gnoll genitalia.
I guess you guys will find out after this fight.
Everyone listening at home,
situation.
please chime in on this. We'd love to see that thread
Yeah.
happen.
Feder, you're up.
All right. Well,
He circumcises.
let's. I'm going to try to just sneak ahead around the fallen generic gnoll.
Basic, no.
Basic gnoll. Pardon me. hop over his body. 2, 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna hop up, and I'm just essentially going to ready in action to throw a dagger if either of the other, either Choda or the other taller Gnoll, encroach upon any of my fellows.
Okay.
As far as
if they get closer to them.
Yeah, I only want it's like the trigger is if they get into melee with any of my fellows. So
Got it. Okay.
like if this guy gets to Yusuf, then I'll throw behind.
Okay. So then, let's use Broda is going to see that their leader is fallen and try to come back this way since they're out of melee range.
Is he backing up or turning around?
Turning around and coming this way. So like
Towards us.
Oh, come on. I wanted
So, like,
to totally make the beep
maybe
sound.
like 5, 10, 15 maybe. And then going, seeing like other people there, like, whoa, what is this? He's going to try and fire off at the closest person he sees with that word for things that shoot arrows, longbow. He's gonna the word disappeared. He's gonna pull his little longbow, which is by standing his stand is kind of short, and try to fire one at Yusuf. 14 against your AC.
Miss.
The arrow
this
goes
is
wild.
the thing. The fish comes up to meet him. He just hangs out.
Just a quick,
Dodger,
take a
stop
picture of that
drinking
for
from
the-
the fishing.
a quick sidebar for the audience. The cat is drinking out of the fish bowl, and the fish is readily going to meet it.
Yeah. he
Check
just
our
goes and
Instagram. There will be photos.
It's like, oh hi,
Yeah.
you're back. How's the water?
Yeah, how's the water? How you doing?
Come for the D&D, stay for the cute animal photos.
Yes, we can.
Dodger. Will you drink your own water, you dick?
Hey, it's better than my cats who drink out of the toilet when it's open, which is frustrating.
It's the cat's version of a quack.
he does that too.
It's frustrating, isn't it? Sorry, I got distracted with that. So his miss goes wild. The other Gnoll, he's gonna try to get up to the first person he can see. Yeah.
Is he trying to
Taslan.
run past her, or is he attacking?
He's gonna attack as he's trying to run past. So he's getting up to Taslan up there.
Is he going straight
He's
into
running.
her
He's
or
running.
running
Just
past?
running straight at her. So he's gonna try and do a move as he's doing.
That would trigger you.
Yeah.
Are we saying that's 20 or is that 25?
I'm just counting squares, right? There's no diagonals in fifth.
Yeah, there can be. Yeah, that's fine. So
1, 2, 3, 4. 20 feet.
yeah.
Alrighty.
So yeah, you see, Feder, you see him charging up. He's just like,
Charge
he's
up.
gonna try to run into her and slash.
Allison, yeah. Before he can get the... Oh, God! Every one of my 20s is now in Dayz jail. That's a 2. I am quickly
really need to
running out of
do-
daggers. So that's a 7. And at some
Level
point,
one.
I'm trying to hide, and I just go, the fuck! Like, loudly. And everybody just runs over and murders me. It's gonna take 10 minutes after this fight of me just walking around,
Trying to find all your
slowly
daggers.
picking up all my daggers. This is dumb. This game sucks, Jonathan.
All that world building and I can't throw a goddamn dagger. So you see the Gnoll charging up to you as it's snarling, and it tries to take a bite out of you, Taslan, as it's running up. And it rolled a 18. What's your armor class?
Oh, good God. 13 is my armor class, so it hits.
It manages to latch onto you with its bite and takes 6 hit points of damage. So the teeth sink deep. It is
You know what I don't have to do now? Aim.
Right?
Can you two-hand that shit? Just grab his face and just nuke it.
No.
No, it's actually disadvantage, right? Because
Yeah.
Yep.
he's in melee. with her.
Yep.
And that'll be his turn. So then finally, Broda is going to try to take another shot at Yusuf. Why is this?
Shona and Broda.
That's Choda, that's Broda.
Yep.
Broda.
All right.
He's going to try to shoot another arrow at Yusuf. 11 to hit.
No.
Yeah, that's a pretty shit shot. It just flies wild again. You think he's aiming at the something behind you, and you kind of look like, is there a dragon or something back there? And that brings us back to Do. It's Lisa's turn.
I'm gonna shoot him with a dart because I see he's attacking
Okay.
Taslan. 17.
17 that hits.
Okay. 3.
All right. The dagger goes in, kind of off to the side, doesn't quite hit any vitals or anything, but he's like, ugh! And he does let go. His Maw kind of lets go of Tasman.
Now, since that was my first move, I have a bonus action of unarmed strike, so I could just run up and like karate him because I have that
It's
too.
a bonus action?
For a monk, it is.
But is that? I mean, I'll leave it to Jonathan. But is that based on since she melee'd attacked, or since she ranged attacked? Like it does it trigger off of because it would either be 2 darts, right? Or I mean, what's unarmed strike?
Right.
Usually, I mean, I've heard some people that it's only on the hand-to-hand melee combat that she can take the second one after the first one. But I'll leave that.
Yeah, I might.
That's
Unless.
Can you use darts as an unarmed attack? Or like with your unarmed strike? Are they like a monk weapon where you can use them using your unarmed strike?
Nah, then yeah.
That alone makes it unarmed because you got a dart.
Well, no. Like,
I mean, that makes it armed.
yeah.
Like, you can't be unarmed if you have a dart.
right, no, I'm sorry. Like,
Armed and fully loaded.
like monks have their unarmed strike. They usually can take 2 attacks instead of 1.
Yeah.
And they're like in Pathfinder, there's different, like, shuriken you can use as an unarmed strike attack. You can throw 2 instead
I
of
cannot.
using 1.
So
Especially, like,
I figured it
maybe
was
at
worth
higher
the
levels,
ask.
but it's okay because he's going to get a face full of fire because of one of my spells.
no, I just
If somebody doesn't
We just
kill
wanted
him.
this side of the table just wants to do something. Just something. Just anything. Oh god.
Yeah.
Like
I think because of the aiming and the preparing for it, it would be too much to get.
okay.
That
Fair. Then I'm done. So
I almost threw my other dagger, but it's my last one. So I'm gonna hold on to that.
I could throw another dart. What am I thinking? I'm gonna throw another dart.
Yeah.
Wait, you can throw 2?
Well,
Oh, wait, no, I can't. You're right,
I
I
have
can't.
2-hand. Mine is different than yours. I have 2-weapon fighting as opposed
I have
to...
that. I have
Oh, do you have-
2-weapon fighting as well. Hold on. I just was reading.
I
least
don't.
according
The
to-
mechanics for that, though, because you got.
I'm not going to. I only
Yeah.
had 1 dart, so never
Okay.
mind. I'm just feeling feisty right
Yeah,
now.
no, we
guys.
both are. Let's
Yeah.
Wanted you, damn it!
I just want it. These angel bastards are gonna come in and clean up the floor, and then I'm just gonna stand here picking up my dagger.
Picking your nose with your dagger.
Yeah.
Angelic's.
Okay, hang on a second.
What? Okay.
When you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon, is a dart a monk weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
When you use an attack with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make 1 unarmed strike as a bonus action.
All right. There you go.
All right,
Do it.
So I
She
can-
closes the distance, and then.
And then I.
Oh man, what is it? Is it a punch? Is it a flying
Get
kick?
some of my. Yeah.
Some
it's a-
Muay Thai
Yes.
flying knees?
Yes,
What's happening
it's an
here?
epic kick. I'm sweeping his legs, trying to trigger
Sweep
him.
the legs.
Bro, you hit him in the knees,
Yeah.
he'll drop like a stone.
So
Dear God, please roll something so you don't end up sweeping my legs.
10.
10. Oh no.
It's that
You go.
thick knoll calf that you're just like doing right.
You manage to like against his shield and armor. You kick. You do your moves on it, and just you're pushing him a little bit, but nothing gets through.
It's okay, it's keeping him busy.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Angel Face on the card there. The
Angel face!
Angel Face is going
you
to
just have
pull
Angel Face.
his long bow. He's going to do 2 range on the Broda, as you do. That's too bad. That's too bad. Does the 2 arrow?
That's just horrible.
Yeah. This one is very interested in the 2 arrow at time of attempt, and it's just like it's not going to work all the time for you. Obviously, bam, they go wide and miss the thing completely.
You know what?
That is a very small
He's
target.
very influenced by Legolas. He wants to have some, like,
But he's going
elf
to.
beauty
It's the
going on.
long
Yeah.
blonde hair
10,
and
15, 20. It's going to go right up to melee range with Broda,
the
though.
clothes on Broda.
Time to end the bow and arrow situation. The disappointing arrow situation. And then the other Aasimar scouts, they're going to turn their attention now and come towards similarly where the first scout is.
Here?
Join up to that melee range
They
with
both move.
Broda, yep. And join up to
25.
They're like,
Boom.
sup, Rhoda?
Rhoda is fucked.
yeah. So for the scout, they're going to do their
All the damage.
two melee attacks on him. Short sword.
God.
Does it hit our fair Broda? No. Jeez. Okay, well, it's not these 2 Aasimar's day, obviously, so they're just swinging wildly in the air and miss Broda, because Broda is like, ducking. Oh,
How's it again?
dude. And that leaves us to Yusuf.
You only get an attack of opportunity when I'm leaving the threatened area, right?
Yeah.
Like the area that they threatened completely.
Yeah, so like 5 feet. So it'll be within the melee range.
So it's when I leave here, he gets an attack.
So in his kind of state, having been dislodged from Taslan, he tries to make a swipe at you, quick as you... So just an offhanded swipe. Let's see, that is... No, it's more of a bite, not a swipe, but 19? 19 to hit?
Yep.
5 points of damage. As it gets a wild bite in and just tears across the back in the open. But you're able to kind of fix, like kind of correct and finish your movement towards Choda.
If he bites me, I kind of just want to kill him now. But no, I go to Choda so he doesn't get any ranged off. I'm do my best to cut him in half. 19 to hit.
Oh, it definitely hits.
9 points.
As you take which weapon? Which weapon are you using?
Greatsword.
Greatsword. You just take a cleave at him, and he's not doing so hot. He's a few points away from sweet, sweet death.
Okay.
And then end your turn. Fetter, you're next. Oh, Taslan, sorry.
Whoa!
Skip. This is Uno. Skip.
So he bit me, all of that jazz, and
Hurts quite a bit.
Yeah, I screamed when it happened, and I'm just like, son of a freaking, and glare at him, and in that process, because of that, Hellish Rebuke actually activates. So because I'm looking at him and he's damaged me, he has to make a dexterity save.
17?
Guess you took a different blood.
Son of a freaking bitch! Okay, he managed to do it.
Is it half damage?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
it does have damage.
Which is
He makes
still
it.
a D10.
Holy buckets.
If he had failed, it would have been
On
2.
hellish yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, you start kind of incanting in this infernal language, and the Gnoll's like, what? And kind of braces for an impact, so it managed to slough off some of it. What's the...
He takes 9 fire damage.
And a flame just like lights him up, and he takes a lot of damage, but is still not down or anything, but just like can't quite take in what just happened.
And neither can I.
I love... It's so amazing.
Fire, eyes full of fire.
Yeah, you can even see a little bit of just a fiendish glow around,
Yeah.
around the eye. Just to...
And I'm like, Abyssal, just fire.
What was that again for the mic?
I don't know, I don't speak Abyssal, just fill it in.
Yeah, because you just said like chicken fingers.
Right?
All right, cool. So Fetter, you're up.
Okay. Broda is surrounded on 3 sides.
Broda is surrounded on 3 sides, but he's bobbing and weaving, baby.
Yeah. So while I reach behind my suit jacket and I pull out the biggest of all of my daggers. It's black. It's got
Your big
abyssal.
black dagger?
Yeah, got abyssal writing on it.
I call it I don't miss.
Don't do it. Don't you even do it. My mother's gonna listen. No, she's probably not. I'm going to
Like big black dagger?
stay with me here.
Hashtag big black dagger.
Very slowly walk up, just not swift, not like fleet.
Yeah.
Slowly walk up behind Broda, and I'm flanking.
He's bobbing and weaving. He's not even seeing you.
I turn it around, like so that I'm holding it blade down, and I'm just going to, because I'm flanking now with the captain, and I'm just gonna two-handed just try to go and just right
Just Capri Sun
into the softest part. And if this doesn't work, I am quitting this podcast. I'm just leaving. I'm just walking out the door. Because I have advantage because I'm flanking, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Okay, God, thank God. Okay, so
good.
He's still
24.
Yes! He's in the game still.
What was the number?
24.
Oh yeah.
God, I hope that hits.
Everyone, you
alright.
see Feather just like with a look of exasperation, like I'm going to get this motherfucker, and he just stabs down.
Actually, we don't get to see it. The Aasimars do. He's just like,
So now, first sneak attack roll. I'm so excited. Let's do this. Let's get mean. Let's get mean with it. Okay, so that's
almost
9
max damage.
plus 4 is 13.
13? Holy god. Okay,
See,
yeah.
all these missed daggers added up to something.
Not down, but man, he sure looks like he needs to be.
He's been stabbed in the cranium. He got hit with a big
He is-
black dagger.
Yeah.
So,
You manage to glance in his neck, and it takes a lot out of him. He's not. He has one
and I
swift hit away.
can't. I would do my offhand, but I'm out of other daggers, so I can't even use my offhand. I could do like a bludgeoned, but it says I have to have another light. There's 3 daggers just thrown all over
Just
the hallway.
somewhere else.
I can be. You let me know. I have a negative strength modifier. I could do no more than 1 point of damage to him. But Jonathan, that'll do it if you'll let me. I'll at least roll for it.
You can roll for it. It's not quite there to end him.
If it's not gonna end him, then I don't.
It's basically just like, I'm just gonna kick you because
So
why
I
the
just
fuck not?
stab him, and I
then
pull
I
it,
kick
and
him
I
in the
pull it
jaw.
out, and I just stare at the other Aasimar.
Be like, get like.
You even do that like shot, and it's almost scary. And you do scare Broda, and he decides to try and weave out from like behind you that way, like through you, like outside of the attack range for you for an attack of opportunity, and the 2 Aasimar.
Oh, so we're all just gonna take attack of opportunities on him? Yeah, I'll do it.
Shank him. Shank him.
Oh, it's a 4? That's a 10.
I give you these things. I give you these
give it
gifts,
to
and you
me.
do not. You do not.
You give it to me.
Oh, God.
Every one of these brand new dice, Die Hard dice, I'm sending them back. I'm sending them all back.
They roll well enough to keep you here, and then they're just like, sweet.
And they just take it away.
Oh man.
My God.
I'm okay, baby. Thank you. It's okay.
The dog is
Oh,
comforting.
good God. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Because you try to do another swing as he leaves, and the little son of a bitch just gets out of there before you do anything. You're just like, what? And almost casually, as if they're in on this feeling of inadequacy
God.
or better, they just look around and both with their swords just
Just shish kebab.
completely done
Yep.
for the remainder
One-handed
of the
too,
inch.
without even giving a shit.
No, is it no look? Fadeaway
Yeah.
jumper.
Yep, that's exactly what
right
it was. It was like, your big black dagger was cute.
And so then,
I regret it immediately.
this poor guy here near Taslan, having been blasted, he's also going to, he's going to just, not sure exactly what to do.
Blasted and set on fire.
Yeah, he's like, I'm done with this. And he's going to try to get past you for an attack of opportunity. So,
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
10,
You get one too.
15, 20, 25.
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity as well.
They're fight or flight response. They're just panicking.
Or if you have a
This is
melee
the
weapon.
end for them.
I'm gonna do my
She does
unarmed
it. She's
strike.
unarmed strike. She doesn't need a weapon. Kick him in the dick.
15.
I don't remember.
That just hits.
Kick him in the dick.
Do you have a melee weapon at all, or are you just
No,
are you
I've
trying
just
to
been
clothesline
doing
him?
I'm trying to clothesline him because I've been doing it with. I've been
It's-
dealing with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, it's 1 plus your strength modifier for damage.
So
One.
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 Yeah, you and me both, kiddo. You and me both.
He is just so close to the brink of death. He's falling onto one knee as he gets past you.
Can I
He doesn't
not
even make it
try
fully
and
past-
like left hook him, but I pull my knee up and I just hit him in the crotch?
Yeah, no, it's like,
Okay.
I crotch shot at him too.
yeah. You
We
both.
Double kick in the dick. Yes.
We probably
No.
ruptured a
Fuck that
neck.
guy.
With your
Yeah.
with your monk abilities, could you tell with your knee? I'm just curious.
No.
No,
Really?
No, that's later when you get aspects, retain aspects.
Oh, yeah, oh, sure.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, they're gonna be dead, so she's obviously gonna take his clothes off.
That's because that's her vibe, right? Is just, well, first off, interesting. Your whole deal is interesting here, but second off, let's get all those clothes off. Let's see what's going on here.
You guys know I'm more interested in Choda.
It's true. So poor sweet Choda.
This is so sad for all these.
You gotta see Choda's chode.
No.
Hashtag Choda's chode.
With nothing else left in this arsenal for Choda, he's gonna try to take a bite out of Yusuf. And
Really?
13?
No. Hey!
Actual biting at the table.
It just clinks off the armor, and it's like, oh, fuck this. And I try to 5, 10, 15. That brings us to the top to Lisa. Or Lisa.
Well, yeah, obviously I'm gonna run up and then I'm gonna attack him twice with my unarmed strike.
Oh, God. Just Fist of the North. Oh.
That was.
What happened?
I got a 1
can't.
because I'm so.
What is
The side of the table
is just sad.
Oh my god, I'm so upset right
So
Do you only get the extra attack if you hit? Or do you... Okay.
now. I don't know. I'll look.
I think you get to
if
do.
you attack with an unarmed strike.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
get to do the other one.
So you can still have one more chance to end this
God.
fool. The first one goes
Second
kind of
game.
wild. You
First one just
and
goes.
you were so excited about kicking him in the dick, and then it's like you kick again, and you just whiff. Whew.
11?
When you use an attack action. So yeah.
No.
No, God. So I like tripped and then I tried to get him on the upswing and missed. I.
Bring the elbow around so when you miss with the hand, you hit him with the elbow. That's not okay.
Oh, bring Goldilocks, Aasimar, through you guys, just until it's within range of these guys.
Lego Aasimar.
Lego Aasimar.
No, hashtag Lego.
Sorry.
That's a. You guys don't know. Sam's got another podcast.
Wow. Okay. Cool. It missed one, but then critted on the other, for aiming for not Choda, but bigger dude there. So let's see what that equates to.
He's gotta be close to death.
So very. It's like it's so very.
I'm so annoyed right now.
Oh god.
I really want to be able to use this spell, so I hope one of them stays alive until my turn.
It's enough, because like mere hit points. So he
Down.
gets the arrow. He decides to forego the
The double
the
shot.
double shot. Does the first one.
He decides to not.
The first one flies wild, and he's like questions his life choices, and then decides to try again, and just straight through the face, just knocks him down. And that ends his poor existence. The other Aasimar, they're not going to actually do anything. They're just going to turn around and watch, thinking this is well in hand. Same with the captain. They're skipping, leading you to Yusuf next, and then Tazlan and Fetter.
Hey, you're up.
Oh my god, guys. Is this where Choda escapes and becomes the big bad of this entire campaign?
I rolled a 3 for the first level.
So I'm gonna do this weird thing.
Oh my god. If this misses and he gets away.
It will not. It will not. It will not. It will not. Where I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna like do this like one-legged on my left leg stand, and I'm gonna like put my right arm behind, and this whole like basically I'm
You hex
focused. I'm gonna do some serious bullshit here.
But like one of the finger guns, but behind. That's what I'm imagining. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Basically I'm
For the audience at home.
off my right side here, and I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. So all of a sudden there's this big like bell. He does have to make, I think it is a wisdom save.
Wisdom? What am I trying to hit?
14.
No, he misses.
Okay, so he's gonna take some necrotic damage here.
If it's anything over,
We've hit.
honestly, if it's
1d.
if the amount of damage you're gonna.
It's this one, because he's already missing hit points.
Oh, okay. 7. 7 necrotic damage.
Thankfully, he's still so low to begin with.
He just poofs. She Thanos'd him. Black dust. That's all that's left.
Yeah, that was enough.
You are
It was enough.
so cool.
All you hear is like, bong.
Yeah, no, like he starts to, he's running and he's like, and he's like, through the thing reverberates just across the entire like hall. It's like, you all feel it, and it's like, and it just dies.
This huge
Without-
black bell forms right in front of him and just hits him.
Yeah.
Ring.
No, it's just a sound. I wish it were that cool.
And yeah, that's
that. So
brings that-
because it's my turn next, I just want to look up since I'm right in front of like the captain and just be like, Gnolls, right? And then just bend down and start like just walking
Just walking around, picking up his daggers.
picking up my 3 daggers.
Oh, that fetter, quite the jokester. This was quite the yarn today, but I'm beat, and your ale is shit. So let's pick this up another time, shall we? What's that? You want to know what happens next for our heroes? You want to know if the Aasimar are friend or foe? Well, I tell you what. Get me some of that top shelf stuff next time, and I'll tell you more of these demon days.